All right, first day leg day, baby. Let's go. Today we're gonna go over the squat. So when you go into a squat, it's a 4-step process I want you to think about. The first is to set your feet. So your feet can be shoulder width, slightly narrower than that, maybe a little wider than hip width. Set your feet, big toes can be pointing straight forwards or slightly out, whatever feels most comfortable for you. That's number one, is set your feet. Number two is to find your big toe. So I want you to imagine there are bugs crawling underneath your big toes. I want you to squish those bugs really hard, dig that big toe in the ground. That's number two, find your big toe. Number three is to screw your feet in the ground. So as you watch, as I screw my feet in the ground, my knees bow out, they separate from each other, creating more tension in the hamstrings, glutes, quads, and calves, and intrinsic foot muscles. That's number three, screw your feet in the ground. Number four now is to pull yourself into the squat. So pull, just think with control, with a purpose. You're gonna inhale down, and exhale, squeeze the top, inhale, squeeze the top, inhale, squeeze out the top. So as you notice, my arms were coming out. They're just acting as a counterbalance. So if you do have tools at home, here I can show you a dumbbell. We're gonna hold this in a goblet position. The same 4-step process applies. You're gonna set your feet, find your big toe, squish that bug, screw your feet in the ground, inhale, pull yourself into the squat. And all this counterweight is really allowing me to do is have a better chance of maintaining a safe spinal curve throughout the body, throughout the squat. So you also have a kettlebell, keeping the elbows nice and close in your goblet position. Same 4-step process: set, find, screw, pull. And then you also have things like a ultimate sandbag. So this and the kettlebell, probably my two favorite tools to use, just for their practicality and how much you can do with them. So using a sandbag or a backpack, you can do, again, your squats with a counterweight. Set your feet, find your big toe, screw your feet in the ground, inhale, pull yourself into your squat. So this tool in particular allows you to engage my lats, my upper back muscles for a more efficient squat. And then the homemade, I think it's like I don't know, the ultimate shag bag. It's 150 golf balls in an old duffel bag of my dad's. So we are golfers, you could say. So again, it really doesn't matter. I have the load somewhat split evenly. Same idea. Let's give that bag a hug and go through your process. Set, find, screw, pull. If you're not sure how far down to go to, you can easily grab a chair, some kind of bench, even using this coffee table, for instance. If you don't have the hip mobility, you can just practice right here. Inhale, touch, stand back up. Touch, stand back up. Still going through your same process though of set, find, screw, pull. So that is the physical quadrant for today. 100 bodyweight squats or loaded squats. To make this more difficult, you can go slower on the descent, increase the load, or even add some jumps on from rep 16 to 20 for if you're an athlete and this is very basic for you. But your challenge today, get in 100 squats, whatever that is, in 10s, in 5s, or 100 in a row. Have fun.